Giles. Everyone, Scott Moak here, Sacramento Kings PA announcer, standing by with 100,000 VC for the top play of Season 5. Let's see which plays you chose for the big vote. Our first winner was not Jeremiah in the theater, slamming home a putback, intercepting the ball, and launching the cannon-powered alley-oop. The triple combo for the win. Put this build through the NBA Combine. We might have
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The Magic on their way to the locker room earlier tonight. Defending their home turf means a lot to this team. And we've been waiting for this day for a long time. It's opening day in the NBA. Thanks for joining us as we start the new season. This is Brian Anderson. Joining me, analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and reporter Allie LaForce. And let's take a look at Boston's starting lineup. The two Jays, Brown at the 3 and Tatum at the 4. Pritchard and White at the 1 and the 2. And it's Porzingis in at the center position. And for the Magic, Wagner and Banchero, the talented forward pair. Karis LeVert is out there with Suggs, and it's Giles in at the 5, roaming the paint. What's not to love about opening day, Grant? Every team with an equal chance to do something special.
Oh, B.A., that's the way these teams look at it. Regardless how your previous season went, you have a chance to do something special, something great. Time to start fresh and build on that optimism.
And it's going to be the Magic off the tip. Takes the 3. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And that gets us rolling. Oof, what a tremendous atmosphere in here tonight.
And sometimes getting that first bucket puts momentum in your corner, but we'll just have to see.
And so it's Suggs. He brings it up for the Magic. It's a 3-point game. Pass to Wagner. Driving in, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
A bigger guy who makes intelligent passes. Nice feed from Wagner.
Here's Tatum. Here's Porzingis. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward. And that's what they teach you at every level. Get the body on your man, box out, grab the board.
Yep, that one's good.
So agile on the drive. When Tatum puts it on the deck, man, he is a major problem.
Kicks it out to Wagner. LeVert outside. And stolen by Brown. Here's the break. Porzingis for 3. Rebound by the Magic. Here's Giles. He's got 5. Wagner finds Caro. Now here's Suggs. Can't connect from 13 feet out. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with Orlando's head coach. The main topic of conversation, how they plan to guard Jason Tatum. We want to try to make Jason a jump shooter. Avoid fouling. Don't let him go downhill. But JT will get his, so let's hope we limit him. Well, that's never easy to do, guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie. One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
And so it looks like it'll be Orlando's ball still. And a quick check now on the teams that led the league from the charity stripe a year ago. 5th best, Boston.
They didn't give away any points at the free throw line, and that makes a head coach's life so much easier.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes play. LeVert up top. 6 to shoot. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Yeah, that's inexcusable. I mean, the defense must push LeVert farther away from the basket than that.
It's Brown on the wing. It's tipped. Out of bounds. Celtics ball as Boston keeps possession. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Outside Tatum. Shot clock at 6. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken. But that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him.
You look at his college days and his rookie year, Tatum has always been on a winning team, Richard.
B.A., I think it starts with his approach. There's always been an air of professionalism when it comes to Tatum. He's just a young player that is focused only on winning.
Now here's Wagner. No points yet. Got a piece of it, and stolen by Porzingis. Here's White. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Jalen Suggs.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And you look at Derek White, Richard. The energy he plays with, it is remarkable.
That's his greatest attribute, his activity on both ends of the floor. Having a high motor is a skill. He keeps coming and tries to wear you down.
Kicks it out to Wagner. The jump hook, and there are the Magic with another bucket.
And Wagner is a very efficient scorer in the painted area.
It's White with a drive, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Did you see that? That was one of the best moves I've ever seen.
Picture perfect execution. He was focused and refused to be denied.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
Boston has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Here's Pritchard. He's covered by Suggs. Here's Tatum. Soft touch off the glass. Tatum's got 6.
Brushing off the contact look. The dude is strong. When he gets in there, it's easy. That's an easy bucket.
On the wing, Suggs. Wagner up top. Clock at 6. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
Defensive foul. Jason Tatum.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Magic.
They've started the game the right way, penetrating the defense and attacking the rim. They're just not settling.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
Grant, you look at the development path of Franz Wagner. Not surprising he had an easier transition to the NBA.
But think about this, B.A. I mean, he played against men very early in Germany, splitting time in Euroball, and at Michigan let him really develop in multiple ways. So he's seen it all and is still so young.
Great open look there.
Not just being selfless, but also smart with the ball. Brown is able to find the best guy for the right shot.
Here's Giles, defended by Porzingis. Shot is good by Giles.
He's just got it on automatic right now, shooting 100%, and that'll keep your confidence.
Here's Pritchard. He's covered by Suggs. Pritchard, no good. And so it's Suggs. He brings it up for the Magic. Here's Banchero. Misses the step-back jumper. Boston trailing. Brown with it. Over Wagner. Brown, no good.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Here's LeVert. Good work defensively by White. Boston has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Here's Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
Tatum just has too much bounce right there. Better be careful. You're trying to stop that.
Wagner outside. LeVert. Passes to Giles. Into the lane. Oh, my goodness. How about that?
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G. Slam cam. Pass to White. Here's Tatum. From outside the arc. Rebounded by Suggs. Suggs has got his 4th rebound in this one. The 3 from Banchero. Boston with a rebound. Outside White. To the inside, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Suggs.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And deflect.
Second quarter of basketball. About a minute played so far. On the floor for Boston. The perimeter pair, White and Brown. Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. And it's Pritchard in it to 1.
I'll be honest, he's having a better quarter than a lot of my nights back when I played.
Knocks it loose. And stolen by Banchero. Giles passes to LeVert. Shoots over White. And again, it's over. Orlando converting.
Very comfortable shooting it from there. LeVert converts. Get it?
Tatum looking it over. Pass to White. Here's Brown. Goes back up, and it's rejected. Here's Giles, defended by Porzingis. LeVert goes against White. LeVert passes to Giles. Shakes off strong D and gets to the bucket for 2 points. Now it's a 6-point Orlando lead. Boston's gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Outside, Brown. Here's Brown on the drive. They kick it out to Porzingis. No good from outside.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
Giles. Wagner outside. Suggs outside. 6 on the shot clock. Takes a 3. Kept alive by Orlando. Outside for LeVert. Pass to Banchero. Now here's Wagner. And here's Suggs. Here's Giles. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And he did that so well in college. Suggs sharing it well in the league, too.
Celtics trail by 8. Here's Brown. Driving inside. The kick to Tatum to win the cold spell. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Tatum's got 11 points.
With his touch, Tatum's a threat from anywhere.
Giles passes to Wagner. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Shot is good by Giles. Giles has got 20.
The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
Outside Porzingis. Back to Brown. It's rebounded by Wagner. Orlando with the ball. They're on an 11-3 run. Here's Giles. And a strong finish with two hands.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
Celtics trail by 10. Here's Pritchard. Outside Tatum. Shoots it from the high post. And Giles pulls it down.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Wagner in the high post. Shoots over Brown. And it's Wagner missing. And so Brown will bring it up for Boston. Trailing by 10. When this one's over, they'll be off to Charlotte as they take on the Hornets. That'll wrap up this short two-game road trip.
Now look, when Porzingis has it there, there's not much you can do defensively.
Orlando calls timeout. And how about Jaylen Brown, Richard? Named to his first All-NBA team in 2023. A very important piece to him.
NBA, what timing. It made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax. At the time, it was the largest contract in NBA history. And how did he follow it up? He won the Larry Bird Award as the best player in the Eastern Conference playoffs.
He's checked in for Orlando. And here we have the 2K leaderboard with last year's best three-point shooters. And you look at Pritchard, boy, what a gifted shooter he is from way out there.
He shot with nearly unmatched confidence from the arc last year, and the numbers and his position on this list clearly reflect that.
Here's Giles. He's got 22. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Brian, a key concept preached by Celtics head coach Joe Mazzulla and reiterated by Jaylen Brown, who says it's reading the game, realizing the fast, but playing slow. We're the more talented team, he said. We have to be the smarter team as well, and when we do that, we're going to be tough to beat. Brian?
Well, they certainly have been, Allie. Thanks for that. Here's Pritchard. Orlando making their last shot. Over Suggs. No good, off the front rim.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
On the wing, Suggs. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds now. White against Wagner. White coming through.
With his level of quickness, it's tough to keep up defensively.
Giles passes to Isaac. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
And forcing the defense's hand right there. I mean, Jonathan Isaac to the line, a good sign for this team.
Grant, there are such intense rivalries at the college level. Do any of those carry over to the NBA?
Oh, BA, they sure do. I was part of some serious college rivalries. There was a lot of trash talk with the guys on the other side, and it didn't stop that much after we got to the NBA.
That free throw misses.
You know, Isaac had some injury struggles in his career, but he hasn't let that deter him. He still plays with a lot of intensity and gives this game his all.
And he sinks the second. And here's Brown. And he... Oh! Jaylen Brown! Do it!
Come on, Jaylen. That's just ridiculous.
Orlando leading by 7. Giles passes to Wagner. Down low. Here's LeVert. The rebound, Celtics. Tatum's got his 4th rebound in this one. Shoots over Isaac. Porzingis. No luck on that one. Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Pass to LeVert. Counted. Make that 3 of 7 so far for him.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Here's Pritchard. Blocked! The kick to Tatum. Here's Porzingis. Okay, do it, KP.
Determination from Porzingis through that contact.
Orlando calls timeout.
What a show! Give it up again for the 407 dance team.
Williams is checked in for Jason Tatum. Hauser comes in for White. And Drew Holiday is subbed in for Pritchard. Wagner outside. Suggs outside. Pass to LeVert. The Magic need to put one up here. The 3 from Suggs. Hauser grabs the board.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
And here are the Magic now. Following the bucket by Boston. Pass to LeVert. Inside. Up top, Suggs. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
A bigger guard, Suggs, fearless inside.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight.
Jalen Suggs, 2 shots.
That's good from Suggs.
And what I like about Suggs is that he does many things well.
Here's Giles, Wagner and Banchero. The talented forward pair. Jalen Suggs out there with Karis LeVert. And it's Giles in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic.
And he's doing it all himself, shouldering the offensive load in effortless fashion right now.
Celtics trail by 9. Outside White. Pass to Tatum. Here's Pritchard. Boston's ball as it goes out of bounds. Celtics able to keep possession here. And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. 4 on the clock. Tatum passes to White. Kept alive. Here's Porzingis. Boy, he overdid it there. Too much force on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant one.
Ooh, hard foul. Can't let him get away with that level of contact.
That's a simple call for the officials to make. Everyone knows the league is cracking down on that kind of intimidation tactic.
You know, expectations were so high for Porzingis early in his career. Maybe they didn't all pan out, but he is still a high-level impact player every time he takes the floor.
Orlando calls timeout. And when Porzingis can be the third option on a team, he is deadly and efficient, RJ.
We've always seen Porzingis as the guy or as a second option. But when he has elite teammates around him, he really flourishes.
teams from last season. The Celtics in second.
They were so consistent with their shooting. Maybe not lights out, but they played smart and didn't let good looks go to waste.
And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Brown passes to Pritchard. And here's White. Ooh, here's White on the drive. And he can't jam it through. And here's Wagner. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Wizards. That'll be the second of a two-game stretch at home. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call. And here's a look at what's coming up for Orlando. On Friday, they'll be taking on Chris Middleton and the Washington Wizards. And then Sunday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Portland, going up against the Blazers.
And for that game against the Heat, that's one to mark on the schedule. It's their 5th game of the year, and we should start to see lineups get sorted out.
Now here's Tatum. Pass to Pritchard. Just 5 on the clock. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by LeVert. And Boston has possession. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Orlando leading by 8. Here's Giles. 27 points for him. Here's Banchero. Banchero uses his size down there.
He can play big and tough. I mean, Banchero bangs his way in.
Pritchard, the pass to Porzingis. There's the drive. Tipped. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. And there's the basket, and the whistle blows. Chance at a three-point play here. One to the line for one.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Now Brown. Pass to Tatum. Back to Brown. Oh, and a dunk by Brown.
Muscling that one in. JB is a strong individual.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. And you look at Jaylen Brown, Graham. Not many wings have the strength he has.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown could dunk over a brick wall, and he could dunk through a brick wall, too. It's just so hard to move him off his path when he's on his way to the rim.
Right around 3 minutes into this second half. LeVert outside. Pass to Wagner. Here's Giles, defended by Porzingis. Banchero outside. Up again. No luck on that one. Celtics trail by 11. To the middle. Banchero against Tatum. Brown against Suggs. Shot clock at 6. Shoots from 12. Brown, no good. Orlando leading by 11 to the paint. Banchero goes strong down low.
Oh, too big, too strong. It'll take more than that to stop Banchero.
Down low. And Porzingis gets it to go on the assist from Tatum. Porzingis has got 11 points.
Great recognition of the mismatch, abusing the smaller defender quarterback.
Shot is good by Giles.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Brown draws the double for 3. Porzingis. It's rebounded by Wagner. Wagner's got his 5th rebound in this one. Comes up empty down low. And so Brown will bring it up for the Celtics. It's a 13-point game. And stolen by Banchero. Pass to LeVert. Buries it down low. Give him 8 points now.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Tatum inside, working on Banchero. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Substitution on the court.
Three-pointer, Holiday. Gets the 3 ball to go.
A consistent three-point shooter. You can count on Holiday.
Orlando leading by 10. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Yeah, it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
Boston's gone 4 of 7 from 3. A good percentage in the 3rd quarter. Pass to Hauser from the arc. And again, Boston with the triple.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. Now here's Brown. 9 points in the game. Connect. And so it's the Orlando Magic. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. More 2K action in just a moment. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Orlando leading by 11. On the floor for Boston. They've got Jaylen Brown. He's out there with Drew Holiday. And it's Queta in at the 5.
Deep into the game. Rely on players like him to keep delivering.
Now here's Brown. And the Magic pushing it up now. Here's Black. And he jams it home with authority.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. Celtics trail by 16. Brown with it. Pass to Hauser. Clock at 6. Now here's Williams. Floats one up. No good. And the Magic shooting the rock at 58%. Here's Giles. Here's De Silva. Pass to Giles. Lots of room. And it's Orlando with another.
A massive reason they're winning. This guy hasn't missed a shot, not one.
The Celtics shooting just 42% so far in the game. Anthony against Brown. Knocked away. Here's Keita. No good. Had a chance to end the run there.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall. They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Put your hands together, fans. Here they are, the 407.
So Boston going with almost an entirely new group here. Porzingis is checked in for Keita. Jason Tatum comes in for Williams. Derek White's checked in for Hauser. And Pritchard is subbed in for Holiday. Tatum against Banchero. Pass to Pritchard. Over Suggs. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
And Wagner gets it to go.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. And here's White. Well, Grant, in terms of scheduling, you see any way to eliminate back-to-backs?
You know, I'm not a big fan of eliminating back-to-backs, but to answer your question, B.A., you have two choices. Either fewer regular season games or extend the season by a few weeks. I don't think either one of those options is in our future.
Here's Giles. Suggs outside. Count it. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Orlando.
They've been just suffocating on defense the whole game. Look at their shot blocking. The opposition doesn't have any room to breathe.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
Here's Brown following the bucket by the Magic. And that one's good. Porzingis.
He's that confident. Porzingis barely even thinks about it.
Suggs outside. Back to Banchero. The shot from the low post is good. Banchero's got 9 points here in the second half.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assist.
Here's Pritchard. The three is up. It's rebounded by Banchero.
He knocked down three in the first quarter, but he's still been unable to connect from deep past the break.
Wagner against Brown. Here's Giles to the inside. Van Carroll. Oh, Van Carroll throws it down.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
Here's Pritchard. Pass to Brown. White for three. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Brown's got his 5th assist in this one.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Now here's Suggs. Here's Pritchard. Well, Richard, one thing we're seeing an emphasis on by the league, mental health.
I'm surprised it took people so long to understand how grueling of a mental task it is to try and be one of the 450 year in and year out.
Brown, no good.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Suggs surveys the D. White against LeVert. 6 to shoot. Puts up a 3. Hey, shooting the ball well. He's 5 for 9 in the game.
That's a big make for LeVert. Should help his confidence.
Boston has gone 1 for 3 in the 4th quarter from range. Pritchard, the pass to Porzingis. Here's Pritchard. He's covered by Suggs. And it's good for 2. Porzingis has got 4 points in the quarter.
I know Coach loves seeing Porzingis score at will. He has been relentless. He is bringing in this quarter. Maybe double team and shoot at this point in time. Triple team to do.
And so it's Tatum who brings up the ball for the Celtics. Pass to Pritchard. And here's Brown, defended by Wagner. Brown passes to Tatum. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Orlando has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the 4th. Inside, here's Banchero. The rebound, Celtics. White's got a rebound, number 5 here tonight. Pritchard, the pass to Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
The efficiency from Tatum on the offensive end is terrific, not letting any scoring chances pass him by.
Orlando calls timeout. Hey, Grant, when you look at the mentality of today's players, what are the differences from back in your day?
Well, B.A., through the wonders of technology, players interacting more directly with their fans and telling their own stories. Also, there's a brotherhood. It's a bit more brotherly, with players on different teams more friendly than in days past. And, you know, I'm not sure how I feel about that.
Now let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.
And I'll tell you what, this was one easy pick for sure. From the start, he looked in total control for the entire game. It's incredible to see a player outperforming everyone else on the court.
Boy, we witnessed something special from him, and this crowd will remember it.
Substitution on the court. At the line for the Celtics, Peyton.
So no problem for Orlando as they get the win, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
And that'll do it for this inaugural game of the NBA season. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Al...